Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, this thing, man, this laptop, dog. So much flops, so many flops already on the first day.
The devil is working overtime.
He's working overtime.
But we're gonna overcome. You know what I mean?
The power's gone, everything.
Cable theft.
Cable there, South Africa.
Welcome, man.
This
Welcome across the border,
welcome, welcome. Anyway, just had to do a podcast. Welcome, world, to the first episode of Catch a Break. I'm here with MK.
Voila.
And I'm your host.
God is
God
too
is
good.
good. God is good.
God is too good, man.
God is good. And we live.
Proper things, man.
Yeah, proper things. We live. We on. Welcome, world, to the first episode of the podcast. Catch a break. That we're gonna be calling it from now on. I'm your host. The host goes by many names. I've been called by many names, but for now, I'll just go by SK. Here, joined with me today, a friend of mine, a brother of mine, a guest.
What's up, guys? I'm MK. Gonna be here with my brother for Catch a Break, the first episode. Got a lot of topics that we need to cover.
A lot needs to be covered, but we're professionals at this though.
It's first day, bro.
It's first day.
First day on the job.
And a lot has happened. Load shedding has happened, power theft, cables and all.
Load shedding debacle, I don't even know if that's the right word to use,
Yeah, it was complicated, bro.
Complicated.
Because we prepared ourselves to record during lights out. No internet, no power to help us, no proper, we said we're gonna record with the phone, but God is good. Now charging our recording device, and let's see how far this goes. Well, honestly, my goal with this podcast is to rather inform people, not just a quick scheme to make money. Because if I really wanted to make money, I would have done something else.
Yeah.
And it can't always be making money, because if you look at it with the light of making money, you won't actually enjoy what you're doing. So I'm just looking at it as a way to inform other people, young South Africans, even if you're not South African, to inform you about what's happening, to educate as well. And also, if your person takes things very sensitive, very likely, I'm gonna say you're very honest, you're cutthroat. Yeah, so...
Yeah, this is not your ordinary get-rich-quick scheme. This is something that, it's actually informative for the youth and, also other people that are listening. So, it's...
Yeah, and if you take things to heart and you are here right now, I suggest that you leave and find another podcast, because if you take things to heart, this is not for you. Because we talk about many things and you're very honest with the things we talk about,
And everything is just, is a personal outlook on certain situations. So don't take it as fact. It's personal situations and outlooks.
Yeah, and also we cover two main things we try to cover, what's happening within and around the world, and also be covering football. So when we release the episode, we'll clearly indicate that we're gonna be talking about football, or we'll indicate that we're talking about setting what's happening right now. A lot of things happening right now. But you started the mask thing.
Mask down.
Yo.
Mask down. What can I say, man?
Yo, bro.
Mask down.
The thing is, I wanted to know what I imagine this person would look like without the mask, though.
And now?
And now, when I see the mask, that's not what I saw, bro.
Mask fishing was a thing of the past. I mean...
Yeah, but there are still people to do that.
No, but now you see, if you're wearing a mask and the mask down policy is there, it just shows that even you're not so sure.
You're not confident what's happening under the mask.
Yeah, that underneath there, it's not
happening.
It's not a key level.
Yeah, because even at church, the many people who are still wearing the masks, but I saw that people were not wearing masks, and I got a shock because I was wondering what was I imagining you under the mask? And times people I know, I've known, but I'm still thinking, what did I imagine under the mask?
You build a certain personal like you try and picture what that person looks like, you know. Your creativity gets to work. And then they take off the mask and you're like, wait, what?
Oh, let's with or without the masks. Like you have to say, whoa, let's take things back with the covering of the masks there.
Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening below.
Below the mask, because hey, some people out here, and I'm not gonna lie, some of them look scared.
I don't know about that one, but you do get shocked. You do be getting shocked out here. And it's the thing of like, for so long, certain people were protected by masks. And now that this is gone,
you know,
it's scary.
You know what's funny? When like gents would like approach her hand, like they'd create a level of beauty on her eyes. And you can find that like she just has nice eyes. But like then the nose, for me it's the nose that makes the face, bro.
The feature for me that really says it all, I used to think it was eyes before COVID. And then it showed me no, man.
Nah, I focus on
it's everything below the eyes.
Yeah.
That's what makes a face. And it's a thing of like, it's not a one-way thing. I guess it also goes with, you know, girls, like with niggas as well. You find some guys, they be acting hella confident, you know?
With the mask on,
man.
feeling themselves.
Because, you know, they have nice eyes, you know, it's nice above the eyes. It's nice above the nose, but then they take it off and, you know, the hand is like, this is not what I signed up for.
The lips as well.
It's not what I signed up for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can find some people have lips that are, these lips will drown a person, bro.
You'll be drowning.
You'll be drowning with some people's lips. Okay, anyway.
I guess it's this thing of also the mask, and it didn't just protect us from, you know, saying whether a person is, you know, gorgeous or not. Everyone's gorgeous in their own right, but it also protects us from seeing, you know, some people, I'm not gonna lie, maybe mornings are busy, mornings are tough, you know, you don't brush your teeth. Now we're going back to those days, and we have to actually suffer with that. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, some people are honestly in the classroom, bro. I got some people like, I genuinely have not seen other masks. Like, this person, like, even like during, like, at scale, and I won't, rule number one, actually, let me make a rule. Don't mention the school you go to. Don't mention institutions, names of institutions, whatever's happening. That's something I also want to make clear. I should have done this in the beginning, but anyway, so whatever. Yeah, don't mention institutions. So I'm saying like, there's some people in class I genuinely haven't seen without a mask, honestly speaking. And the thing is, you see them at break having a lunchbox and all. But it's like, I look away, I look back once, the food is already gone.
It's like they eat through the mask, and you just be shocked. You're like, but when did you eat that?
When did you
eat that?
Sometimes I'll be looking forward to seeing the person without a mask. I'll be like, yeah, it's happening.
And it's like, someone is protecting them above, because like, the moment they're about to take it off and the big reveal is about to happen, you look away for a split second, and they're already done.
They're done eating, bro. Like, the food, everything. I'm like, hey, now I'm excited to see how some people actually look, because, hey,
it's going to be a very interesting couple of weeks when we get back to school.
When we get back to school right now.
You know, was your imagination on par, or were you just fishing? Were you really just fishing?
Sometimes. Okay, let's talk about like the R. Kelly thing, like 30 years in prison sentence.
30 years is wild.
30 years in prison sentence. Bro.
30 years is wild. I can't say it wasn't coming.
Nah, for me, the niggas would come. He had to see the thing coming. It's almost like a long shot. Like, if you didn't see it coming, after all these allegations, no one gets allegations
without it stemming from somewhere. I get where you're coming from.
Exactly. So there was a reason, there was a source.
Going for teens is wild. That's pedophilia. That's wild.
That's scary.
That's actually wild.
Nah, but I also at the same time I feel like the girl herself should also like medulla oblongata must work.
I think it's a thing of the things he did were psychopathic. Yes. And the girls, of course, you know, you don't just go to a random guy or famous guy's a room when he invites you, especially if you're young, you know. Even no matter what he promises you, girls out there, you gotta stay safe. But
at the same time, because I also like the girls even say like, no, he's gonna give me money and all, because like some other show I used to watch on Investigation Discovery, called Surviving Our Career.
Yeah.
That show.
I know that show. The intro was wild, bro. With all the girls. Yeah, but what are you saying?
So these hands, like, they come there, go to, no, yeah, like, had a house, big house, many rooms, each had our own
Promises.
Bro.
Come on.
Nah, I feel like when you see another hand there, regardless of how much bag you're getting,
You must be like, what?
you must respect yourself first and
Yeah.
foremost. Like, it's a level of respect you have to show yourself at the start.
Because now it stems on to, like, as a girl, as a woman, would you be with a guy that openly shows he has other women in the mix? Would you do that to yourself?
Not, like, you can even answer in the comments, give me an answer, you can give us the answer, but still, no woman should ever feel like, you know what, even at home, I don't have money, but yeah, this guy can give me the promises. You are lying. You are lying to yourself. Because the thing is, I also believe, like, it's a thing of independent woman as well, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's good and it's bad to a certain extent. Don't attack me in the no, hear me out. Hear me out. Nah,
listen, let me listen
it's good
to
and
what
bad to a certain extent, because like some of these independent women and some of these gents who say I'll be a stay-at-home husband, my wife's gonna get the bag, whatever the case. This woman is gonna come with her children, can come with your children. She's independent. She's like, no babe, you don't work. Also, you buy your store, because as a guy, because I feel like it happens to guys who, like, basically the source is game. Because I feel like even with game, like, it's not about money. Because I feel like if you have cash, that cash just like gives like a 15 minutes of like time. I was like, that's the 15 minutes. Time is done. You don't have a story to tell. So anyway, it's a story. Like, I don't know. It's the Rosa game. I think it does Lil Wayne and Bow Wow. It's other hand of theirs. Not a hand, but more of a sleep mate. If you know what I'm saying.
Friends with benefits, yeah.
Yeah. So then this hand would like make the bag. Tell her make the bag during the week, Monday to Thursday, make money. Come Friday, you should tell her man that, okay, I'm gonna go out for 3 days, kiss on the forehead, bye.
Where was she?
What?
Where was she during that time? Okay, here's the situation. As an individual, you only start getting problems with an independent woman when you're not independent yourself. So if you ever find yourself in a situation where it's like, I'm a stay-at-home guy and I can't live without my wife. Like, if my wife dies, where will the money be coming in? Is that something you want for yourself?
Nah, me, for some reason, I make sure I work so hard. Because then I heard this story, because she'd go out, come back, and the thing is, when the guy would like want the wife's attention, I would be like, no, I'm tired, and like that also like he'd back off, because
you can't force things.
Can't force anything. But me personally, if I would be able to see good, I'll tell her, young favor. I
don't know about that one.
I'll tell the wife, dog, like, young favor. And the wife would be like, what? What are you saying? I'd be like, no. Young favor, your favor is fine.
Would you ask her, or would you tell her?
I would tell her, because like,
how do you know?
I think, nah, bro. Like, sometimes you can feel good, like she's not even there emotionally, bro.
As people, there's people listening to the podcast right now. Can you tell when your significant other is doing things, funny things behind your back? Is that something you can tell?
No, but I feel like, no. Woman, the thing is, when a woman gets into a man's position of making the money, because let's be honest, before manual labor was like going to the mines, going to the fields and all, and like no woman was willing to do that. Yeah. And like now, when jobs are computer typing and all that stuff,
yeah,
and it's admin, and women are going to doing admin, and like that's for them getting the bag. For men, like when a woman gets put in the man's role, like the provider, I feel like she can't even conceal it. I know, like, when they can hide it, but like for a short period of time, men, I'm not saying men should cheat, but I'm saying like when they do cheat, they can conceal it for an extended amount of time, bro. Or let's be honest with ourselves.
I have to say, it's a thing of, we can't assume that when a man is cheating, his girl doesn't know. More time you find when you're in a situation where you are the one that's dependent on the other person, there's not much you can say. You can know that this person is cheating on me, yes. But if you say you're cheating on me, then they say, okay, sharp, then it's over between us. Where do you go then?
Go home, bro.
Go? How do you go home?
Nah, like
Wait, you don't have money.
Mom and dad, bro.
Your mom and dad, 30 years old.
Like this. Obviously, if the wife is getting the bag, she has to get the bag in like in a way of like there must be 2 cars in the house. One of them is in my name because I'm the one who takes the kids to school. If I'm a stay-at-home husband, let me put it like that.
That context.
Yeah. So I would obviously go home, tell mom and dad that look, life showed me flames. I want a startup. If like the parents could give me a startup, you know, I'm not saying that they come from a spoiled family,
Yeah.
But I'm just saying like. Obviously, your parents will care enough to the point to say, you know what, man, you can stay with us for a while until you get back on your feet. Because I know at my house, somehow, somewhere, I must have gone to varsity, get a degree. And you know how this thing works, like if you're not in the job for a long time, your degree won't qualify.
It's sort of void.
Yeah. So my parents would help me, even if it's them taking me back to school and I'll pay them back, it's clean. Because I don't know what would happen for me to get to that point in life where I have to be a stay-at-home husband and my wife is the one getting the money. I'm not saying my wife must be a wife. No, both of us must go get the pay.
Yeah.
I want both of us. I'm not saying housewife. The idea of housewife, I don't condone it. But I would rather say you go. Like I also go work because if she's independent, paying all the bills. Because if you tell her like, nah, but you're not, she'll come back with you saying, who pays for this house? Actually, get out.
That's what I'm saying. As you see, like, as years go on, like you were saying at the beginning, gender roles are changing.
You see,
women are finding themselves in roles where they are like now the breadwinner, and that's valid. Whitney Houston, I'm every woman, whatever. But you find yourself in the situation where even back then, I never agreed with that fact of there should be one partner in the relationship that's more powerful than the other, with money especially.
No such thing as a partner who's more powerful.
Exactly. They shouldn't be. But when someone is earning more money than another person, that other person who's earning the money, unfortunately, you get to make the decision.
Facts.
That's the case because, if I don't have money and my wife is getting the bag and I'm a stay-at-home dad, if she wants to go on holiday to Dubai, right? I can never say no, I don't want to go to Dubai, it's too hot. I don't want to see you, doing your things on a yacht. You know what people be saying these days.
Yeah.
But my input really doesn't count because she's the one who's going to be financing the trip.
It's her own money, doesn't count.
Exactly.
But if it's both of you, we have money. Because me, in the future, as a man or as a husband, I should make sure that I pay most of the bills. Because if it's the wife paying most of the bills, she has a more masculine stance
in the
relationship.
As individuals growing up in this changing world, you're gonna find that many women are gonna be like, no, baby, don't pay all of the bills.
Don't pay.
Let's split equally. Let's split equally.
She's fooling you.
She's fooling you.
She's fooling you
because it's a very sticky situation because sometimes she may be fooling you, sometimes she may be genuine. It also goes opposite ways. But I feel like when people paying equal, for me for us as traditional African men, it's gonna be hard, to actually be like sharing because paying bills is a burden. It's gonna be hard sharing the burden with your significant other because now it's like you're not really a man.
Yeah. Because I feel like in some relationships, the wife should like just, if she ever wants to pay bills, maybe pay for like groceries, Wi-Fi, simple things. But other things like the house, bond, the cars. Nah, me. I say
I can pay.
Let me take the responsibility.
Right. But also, it always depends where you guys find each other. Like financially, exactly.
Because the thing is, for some reason, I want to like already have a house when anything starts. Like before, I must already have a house, my own plaque, everything. Because it's easier if we both find each other in the same career, same field.
Yeah.
Clean. Everything comes smooth.
Yeah.
There's no gray area because you both
understand the situation.
You both see good, okay, you both earn similar salaries.
Yeah.
Clean then. You both know our work complex. Clean. But if it's like one is an accountant and one is
a scientist.
Child. gonna be difficult.
How do you? Okay, let's say you're not a stay-at-home dad, but your wife is at home, and she is like, she's not at home, but like she works.
Yeah.
But her job is like she earns more than you, like by far, significantly more of an amount than you. How do you combat that? Because like you wanna, like you said, you wanna pay most of the bills, right? But she's earning more. Would you just let her pay for groceries, or would you actually say, okay, since this is the situation we find ourselves in, I can let her pay more?
No, I will never put myself in that kind of a position unless for a month, but not for a long time. Like, because if it's for a long time, she gets more comfortable. She comes, like...
She's a doctor.
I'm the man. I'm the boss. I'm the boss.
Gender roles. This is how it starts like this. It's a difficult situation because, like, sometimes you can't change it. She's a doctor. You are, let's say you're an entrepreneur, struggling entrepreneur. You just started.
Yes.
You're not earning a lot of money. Most of your money is like the profits that you're making. You have to put it back into business. But she's a doctor. She's making a fixed salary. Your business is failing. You've been going for a year. This is the situation you find yourself. This is the situation. You can't even afford to pay water at your offices. You can't. How can you pay water at home? You'd rather live in the boondocks because you don't want your wife to be like, I'm paying at home.
Listen, the thing is, I make it like not for a long time. I won't make her get used to paying the bills because I mean, at the end of the day, her salary is for her. It's for paying the groceries and paying kids' school. That's the maximum I go for her paying bills. Me, house and cars. The major things, because I mean, if it's the girl's house and she tells you like, because the thing is, Zulu men, they say like, Zulu girls like, don't ask their daughter where he was at night. Don't, so like
Zulu men,
I'm living soft.
Don't take offense. No,
I'm sorry. Zulu men are living soft.
Those guys are living soft.
Yo, because the thing is, like they go outside at night, they come back.
Those ones is a thing of like their reputation precedes them. I don't know if you know what that means. Like they are actually like living on reputation alone. Your wife won't do anything.
Thanks.
Because you're a Zulu guy.
They come back here, the guy comes back in the house. Don't ask the daughter where he was.
In a Zulu.
I'm not sure if it changed. I don't know, but like I say, don't ask the daughter where he was. And I don't know how the marriages last for so long, but like don't ask the daughter where he was. And I feel like I don't see that happening with our group, with our generation, bro. The way things are happening now.
As we grow, like you said, this topic is we went from archaea to independence of women.
Yeah.
Because women are more independent, you're gonna be at home. Like you're only coming home at 11 a.m., 1 a.m. She's gonna be like, where were you? And what are you gonna say? As an individual, you can't. This is not like back then where you can say it was my business. As a woman, you must be. It's not there anymore. Now it's a thing of you actually have to answer the question. Oh, you're just divorced. What do you say?
Out the boys.
That's actually stars, man.
That's how you start. The wife like out with the boys. Not possible.
Not possible. Until 1 a.m.
Until 1 a.m. Don't your boys married? Because the boys are all the same age gap. So are they married? Don't have their own homes as well.
Don't have kids.
Exactly. They kind of the boys. You can't just say out there. People will die young because of these things.
Okay, but now like for me, if we dealt with independence of women and independence as a whole in the household. But let's talk about as a gents. What's the situation if you do ever find yourself in that position where your brother calls you, like me, I'm calling you, and my girlfriend is like, she's stunting on me because I came home late and I need you to cover for me. Do you cover for me?
Depending on the extent, bro. Honestly, because the thing is, if like you and your girlfriend have been a thing for like a long time, let's say 3 years, you're gonna think, okay, I'll cover. I know it's a short-term thing, dog. I make like I don't see the call and I go to sleep. It's not my problem. If it's a short-term thing, but if it's a long-term thing, and the thing is, I know like my boy actually follows with this hard.
Yeah,
I'll cover.
So if I cheat on her?
Nah, cheating, that's the only.
Because you won't know why I was out. I would just be like, please cover for. I would just call you and you just find, I'm like, hey, SK, I was talking, my aunt doesn't believe I was with you now. Can you please tell her?
Oh, then that. If you're with me, I'm like, nah. I'll just tell them to know the boy was here, busy, looking at the projection of the business. Simple.
Yes.
Full stop. She's like, okay, ours. We lost.
Yeah.
But other things, bro, like if it's a 1 month thing, I just say, nah, this guy. At the same time, it's like, would you join with a groovist? Would you date a groovist?
What? I was never there. I was never there.
Exactly.
You can't. No. Groovist, never.
Same.
I
wouldn't, eh? Even if like you can tell me, but I love you, I'll change for you. Why don't you? Why must you change because of me?
Stay who you are. Stay true to yourself. And we were talking about this independence of just because I'm coming into your life and I don't want to date a groovist and you want me that bad, don't change for me.
Don't change for me. Change for yourself. Why didn't you change before?
Let me tell you something about people. People never change. Never.
Yeah, once they enjoy it.
Haha. Always a groovist.
Always.
Slightest inconvenience in your relationship. She's back there at groove. What do you do as a guy?
What do you do as a nigga? Like,
what do you do?
Your
man is out there. Your niggas out there. They're getting child.
Personally, I don't want my wife to be a groove. I don't want anything. No. And it's so difficult to find in these days because, I mean, if she's a groovist.
No, I get it.
Not necessarily a groovist, but like if she likes to go to like let's first clarify. There's a difference between party and groove. A party, a gathering because it's someone's birthday.
Yeah.
Groove.
Not even. It can also be like different type of things. House parties, groove. There's a lot of
groove. Groove is like
groove is like
Konka,
Tanzania.
Those places.
This is a place where
when a girl just goes out for nice time, just to
short time, fast time, nice time.
Exactly. But she's like, it's a baby shower, someone's birthday.
And I'm not saying no because we're together, don't have a good time. There's other ways of having a good time besides groove.
Exactly.
Because you find more time people go to groove. They come back like your hand is at groove right now. Are you at as a person? No, let me not even say your hand. Your nigga, your hand, whoever you're with, is at groove right now. They come back home. Can you confidently say, I know that while she was out there, I know it's a thing about trust, but can you confidently say, while she was out there or while he was out there, they didn't tell anybody? Can you say that?
Obviously, something happened.
Obviously.
Because even me, if, let's say it gets to the point where I'm actually with the groovers now, she comes back from groove, I'm gonna be open and be honest and say, so, where were you?
That's why.
No.
That's why.
No, because you need to tell me I'm going to go out with the girls.
Yeah.
Okay, sharp. You go out. When you come back, we talk about them. I'm like, so where were you? No, I was at this club in Josie. Okay. So what happened? Give me dialogue. I'm also interested because you conversating.
Yeah. You don't know about your partner's day.
And then I would say, so what? Did a guy approach you? Because I know you're very beautiful and you're my person, so the guy approach you.
Yeah, and you can
and she tells me, but the date, but yeah.
So you did.
So then then I'm like, so what? Did he make a move? He tried, but just my person for the night. If you're honest with me, no? When you say I'm gonna say my person for the night, they mean just roaming next to me. But other girls are coupling.
No. That's why I don't like groove. My person for the night, no, man. No, I just forget.
That's the thing with groove. My uncle was telling me this. He was saying that when people go outside, they just tell them they tell the girl, you, my person for the day, for the night, XYZ.
These are the confident. These are people with money.
Yeah. Not even mine, just and thing is you can find the Han is a married woman. She's a married woman. Her husband is overseas making money overseas. The wife has a polo. She puts the ring inside the cable. She goes out and have a good time. Come back, put the ring back on. Damn.
Video call. The husband is missing his wife. Video calls.
Yeah.
She picks up. You see, no, man. Why are you not picking up the phone?
Why?
You know what I mean? It's a sticky situation.
It's a sticky situation, and people die because of this stuff.
No, people.
I don't think I'd survive, bro.
No,
I would scream.
that's a different topic, man. Heartbreak.
Heartbreak.
Nah, no, let's not even go there.
Nah, I would scream, bro.
I'd evaporate. I'd evaporate, man. I wouldn't even be.
I don't think I'll be able to approach a girl in my life, dog. I think in my mind, I don't know. Niggas get hurt outside, bro.
No, I think it's good. People always think, no, it's winter. Get yourself someone you can cuddle with. It's colder when that person that you're supposed to be cuddling with
leaves.
Because
it's comfort.
Exactly.
So
now what are you gonna do?
Yeah, man.
And they're gone.
Hey, this thing's not easy, bro. Also, like the eye openers, these things I saw an eye opener, because I mean, even eye opener me and my boy had on Monday.
Yeah.
We went to the mall nearby.
Yeah.
Saying we're gonna get a part-time job, gonna go tune speaking for us down, get a job, you're inside. Because like I make small cash. Well, not small, but like in our POV at our young age, the cash was a lot. That's nice.
It's a lot, yeah. Because you're not paying rent or anything. Yeah.
Exactly. So we go there. We went. We spoke to the manager of Magimbi. We spoke to him. The manager's like, no, boys, listen. Here's the honest truth. This mall is making money. It's a mall that doesn't make money, and I mean, people keep coming here looking for jobs. And these people who come looking for jobs, they told us they look for the job to pay for nappies, to pay for rent, to pay for all these things.
And obviously they take preference.
Exactly. And they say, you boys want the job because it's nice. They want the job because they need it. You want the money, they need the money. So with that being said, when I saw that, I realized that it's no more our world we're living in. Like, we're living with other people. Because I'm not saying I told us my world, my rules. No, that's not the case. It's just a thing of like, it's gonna be hard outside. And I think I'm glad we got this eye opener at such a young, early age. Because I feel like many people get at the late age, 27, bam, bah. You're done university, the degree's not working, you realize culture shock you. Can't believe it's mental, bro. It's
what did Kanye say that one time in your song? About a girl with a degree in one of his songs.
Oh, nah, I don't think I can recall the song right now. But yeah, I think it's mental, because if you get the eye opener right now,
yeah,
you're gonna see how it changes, how you wake up. Because the thing is, me and him, we saw this, and like after we got that, we thought, okay, maybe it's Bargain Bean itself. We phoned Spur. Spur said you're not hiring. And the thing is, I think we got the same message across from other places we thought about. Not about thinking, quick, go there, make money for 3 weeks during the holidays, do 3 weeks, finish.
Back to school.
Thought that, because the thing is, like, a thing about like of 1K a week for us, that was a lot. Because the thing is, first, you're not paying anything. You don't have bills to pay.
And you get tips as well.
Exactly.
It's a lot of money.
So, like, the eye openers we see this week alone, I also I feel like there's things we have to share with others, other people, other youths as well.
You should know as an individual that it's not going to be sunshine and rainbows all the time.